A deeply inaccurate sample population was also the problem underlying the Santa Clara seroprevalence study uploaded to a preprint server by a former hero of mine, P A Ioannidis, who has sadly taken his stellar reputation and drowned it in hand sanitizer during this pandemic. I don't know if he was the source of the no worse than the flu myth, but he certainly enthusiastically promoted it, and coming from someone of his stature, it became one of the most pervasive pseudoscientific messages throughout this pandemic. Ioannidis was the darling of the stats nerds and epidemiologist world for his papers dissecting why so much medical literature is faulty. I've quoted him before, and yet he appears to have fallen into every trap he's previously described: selection bias, erroneous assumptions, incorrect extrapolation, and ignoring test inaccuracy. His study claimed that COVID rates were much higher than previously considered, i.e. way more people were infected and asymptomatic, hence hugely downgrading the risk. It was, of course, picked up by multiple news agencies, the White House, people who wanted to believe that. And Ioannidis did the rounds on Fox News and the like. 4 months later and an internal investigation later, it still hasn't been published. The scientific community is struggling to understand how Ioannidis went so wrong, but here is a preprint study without peer review that has worldwide implications. Ioannidis may not have intended it, but to this day his study is still being cited by politicians as evidence that lockdowns aren't needed.